Supreme Being, beautiful souls, how are you all? Let's start this video. It's been a while and I'm thinking to make a fast video. No editing, no intros, nothing, just to go straight to the point. Something that has been among our relationship, me and Petya. If you don't know me, I'm André and my twin flame is Petya Koneva. And we are a beautiful couple, super adorable, I think. And we have many things to do. That's why I make videos by myself. She makes videos by herself, and when we make together. This time we're gonna make a video about the 3 things that destroys your twin flame union, and you don't even notice. If we have been noticing, it was going to be much easier to find out what is going on, what the heck is going on. That's it. So first of all, I just want to say that perhaps some of these things you might know. In our experience, it was very difficult and it was tough. We cried a lot, we went through a lot, but we are strong. We stay strong, we stay together. Okay, I hope you get inspired, and I hope it changes things in your life for the better. So these are 3 things, and if you stay until the end of the video, I'm going to give you a bonus tip. Not a bonus tip, a bonus 4 things in total that you should know. So basically it's a B12, lack of B12. This must be something that perhaps you might know it very well, or you might just not know at all. And it's something that it really is very crazy, because she made this Petya. She's amazing, beautiful. Look at this. And then she says she doesn't have any talent. Oh, it's so amazing, this. It's unbelievable. So B12 is something that strikes vegans, but not only. If you eat a little bit of everything, it also strikes where people are in stress all the time, chronic stress, and drugs. If you have past experience with drugs, it will deplete your B12 levels, and you will not have none, and you will have to take B12 for the rest of your life. With that being said, only if you have difficulty to absorb B12. Because B12, why am I saying this about B12? Because B12, it affects the nervous system, and you cannot operate. You just cannot operate, and this is crucial in the twin flame union, because you are needed very much, just like your twin flame is needed. If the one is insane, it will have trouble every day for the rest of your life if you don't discover what is going on. So unabsorption, malabsorption of B12, maybe your liver is malfunctioning, your intestine, whatever. Or drugs, past experience with drugs, eating too much sugar. And if you are a blood type O, you shouldn't be eating any sugar. And too much stress. Now let's go for the... Once you settle this, you can go for the next stage. I mean, these are not stages, it's just things that we gathered around that we just don't notice, and it's affecting us. Next is the lower astral. So I don't want to go deep into this one, because we already made videos about it. If we didn't, I'm going to make the next video, and I'm going to put it here, okay? The link is going to be here. It's going to be about the lower astral. I'm going to make an amazing video about it, and I'm going to explain what is going on and why it's separating the twin flames. This is very important. Please take care of yourselves. So what is the lower astral? Lower astral is basically, I don't know if you ever heard about the 4th dimension. So we are on Earth, the 3rd dimension, and everyone speaks about the 5D. I don't speak much about it anymore. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense that you just have to take care of everyone here first. and yourself. Then the rest matters. The 4D is where the unicorns and elves and whatever, but also lower astral beings are. But lower astral is also where higher dimensions exist. Higher dimensions, you can have an higher dimensional being with low intentions. It's possible. And these are archangels, for example. And me and Petya, we don't vibrate with anything that has a name. Anything that has a name is seeking for glory, and this is not supposed to happen. Even God doesn't have a name. God is just something that we made up so that we can call it something, but it's actually not a name. So there's no name for God, and there shouldn't be any name for any archangel. So this is just a little bit of what the Lower Astral is, but I want to make a proper video about it, and you should know it, and it will help you very much. It's not scary, nothing. It's actually going to make you very strong. If we don't know things, if we are ignorant, it's worse. That's why we are gonna say. And if you don't take care of it, you will end up having a ton of blaming instead of understanding. So if you don't take care of knowing how to protect yourself, the lower astral will interfere, and you will get you will start to blame your twin flame, and she will blame you, like a war, instead of understanding each other, instead of having compassion. And that's pretty much what happens, because our thoughts are just 10 to 20% or less. The rest of the thoughts is the global, the rest of the people, we pick up thoughts, and also the fourth dimension in the lower astral. That's why it's important to be sane, meditate, and you don't need to sit down and meditate, just meditate from whatever you're doing, be in the present moment, that's what I mean. Yeah, so third one, we're almost there. Third one is, this actually applies for everything, for the two things that I said previously, B12 and lower astral, and also for anything in life. Not trusting each other, that's the third one. So when you don't trust each other, it's just very bad, because she's your half, she's your mirror. If you don't trust your mirror, you cannot even look at yourself in the mirror, because your twin flame is you. So if you don't trust her, because you know what trusting means on the twin flames? I don't know if you ever acknowledge yourself and your twin flame, and if you have found out already, you are very strong in many things and she's weak in others, so you support her for this. But on the other hand, you are weak in other things and she's very strong in others. So that's the other thing. That's where trust comes into play, and it's very important, and you should keep it up and always be there with you. So if you have this in your heart that like, hey, I trust my twin flame, she's the one who doesn't trust me, well, both of you are being attacked either by these things that I mentioned before, or you just have too high ego and you cannot reconsider things. You just have to sit down and speak. Now the fourth one, for everybody that stayed for the end of the video, because I know nowadays in YouTube it's difficult to have focus for 10 minutes or something. So the fourth one, it's so simple but so important. It's even too stupid to say it, but it's actually happening, and actually for me it's a big deal, and I see it happening in other people. If they don't do it, it starts to happen a lot of things that's not good. So not sleeping. So when you don't sleep enough, you are using more of your mind, because the cortisol kicks in, and your normal hormones, your natural hormones to keep you stable, when you have enough sleep, and when you don't need to take coffee. You can have the coffee, no problem, but mostly for the blood type A, it's better. But anyways, when you have lack of sleep, you do not operate on the heart, you operate on the mind. And when you use the mind, guess what? You use thoughts, and thoughts are 90% of your thoughts are not from you. And if it's not from you, it's going to be from someone else, and you guys are going to have a dispute, are going to have a small war, and this is not good. You have to be in peace, you have to be adorable. Just check yourselves, okay? There's more things I could say. I could go for 10 things that you don't know that is separating you and your twin flame. I could go on and on, but I don't want to make the video long, and that's it for now. Stay strong, subscribe, like, and see you in the next video.